What is the guarantee that my book will sell? Well, I used to tell them, aside from Amazon having more than 300 plus active members, this Amazon Kindle Blueprint will show you strategies that you won't see anywhere else that will get your course in the face of people that will buy it. Just be ready to make the money, right? That is what I tell some of these people. Like, aside from the fact that they have 300 million plus followers, 300 million plus active members, you are going to learn how to strategically place your product, how to place your book, how to place your guide, how to place your logbooks, how to place your sketchbooks to the right people that need it, how to actually give it to the people that need it. And then it's just like, imagine yourself physically giving somebody your book and collecting money. They don't ask you questions. They know that they need this book, so they are just ready buyers, right? So that question is answered if you get the gist. So do I need to use my name? Yeah, I've got some people asking me, but Sylvester, I'm from the east, I'm from the west, I'm from the north, I'm from the south. I don't know if people from the US will actually buy my book, and knowing that this name is not familiar or this name doesn't start. Well, that is very true. The US market is the biggest market on Amazon Kindle, and that is why it is important to use a pen name. Pen name is more like a nickname. It increases the chances of generating more dollars daily, and you can remain anonymous all you want. So that is why I actually like working with people that doesn't have the intention of building building a brand around writing. They just want to make $3,000, $4,000 off Amazon on a monthly basis. But if you plan on building a career on writing, those people that write maybe 1 or 2 books per 6 months, or people that write books, 3 to 4 books per year. Well, I don't know how profitable it will be for you, but I like to work with these people that are just using their smartphone in a remote area with their internet connection, just want to publish one little book, maybe, because if you're a professional writer, you want to publish books of 100, 200, 300 pages, right? I mean, it's a good thing, but I want to work with those that just want to create 11 pages, 12 pages, 20 pages, or not even any writing in those books, right? So, for example, let's assume I wrote a book on with the below name and author, 5 ways obese people live fulfilled life. This is a topic I haven't written on. I don't know how profitable it is. I've not researched about it, but it's looking like something good. When I was writing this, when I was preparing for this masterclass, I was like looking at it, and where is this inspiration coming from, right? So, 5 ways obese people live by Dr. Ann Carter. And then you say 5 ways obese people live fulfilled life by Adonike Sylvester. Well, Adonike is my surname, and Nemeka is my Igbo name, my local name. So just imagine seeing these two type of books. Which one would you choose for if you're from America? I don't. This is a no-brainer. You will actually go for the number one, because number one, the doctor is ascribed to it, and then Ankata sounds more learned than the name below, right? So I will be showing you when we'll be publishing our book live on how to actually use these pen names to make more sales and publish your book, right? So in this blueprint, I will teach you simple pen name modeling fitting for every topic you want to publish in to drive sales most when you sleep, right? This is not me trying to actually say what I don't know. There is a modeling tool that we use. There is a strategy that we use. You don't just call any name, because even if you write this Ankata, Dr. Ankata in some type of niches, nobody will look at your book and nobody will buy, right? So there is a strategy that you will use to model pen names. You can have each pen name for any number of books you want to publish. Let's say I have 600 books published. Let's say I have 50 books, 20 books, 10 books published, 2 books published. I can have as much as pen names as I want, right? So publishing your Kindle, this can be done in 3 simple steps, and you will see me do it. Step 1 is about the book details. The book details entails the title, subtitle, the author name, the keyword, the description, right? The step 2 is about the book contents, the manuscripts, and the cover and other things. Step 3, which is the final step, is about your book pricing. You will see how to select your pricing method. Pricing is actually very important in KDP, and most KDP publishers don't even know about this, right? So it's very important to accurately price your book. Don't underprice it and don't overprice it. There's a model, there's a tool we use in measuring prices in your niche, so that you don't go shooting yourself in the foot, right? And you publish something, you put prices that people will not look at. The market is really there, but you need to know how to actually convince them that this is what they need. There are books that if I see selling for $12 and I see another one selling for $30, there are people that will go for that $30, even if it's the same page, because of the niche, because you don't use price modeling, and then your book will just stay there. One person will buy it per year, they'll just go and dust it and bring it out. But that is not going to be what you will face if I take you in my wings. So let's see how we actually publish on Amazon Kindle. So I'm going to actually go to my Chrome. So when I go to my Chrome, you're going to see me publish a book now. Let's go to KDP.Amazon. So let's sign in. You can see I've already logged in here. That is why you can see my name under that stuff. And it's very important to note the way you open your account during your Amazon Kindle is very important, right? You don't go and start opening accounts anyhow, because if you open accounts in the wrong way, you might start publishing, and then before you know it, Amazon will block your account. And when they block your account, you will lose all the royalties that you've not actually withdrawn. Royalties are given in your dashboard. You see the money you earn daily, monthly, and then maybe in 4 years and 6 months, 4 months, and all. So these are the available books I have. As you can see here, my last published book is on May 7th, and today is what? May 22nd. So you can see how lazy I can be. There are my students that have even published like many books and they're any more than me. But this is actually very good because the joy I have is seeing them win and seeing them make a lot of money, right? So we are going to go to this create. This create is where you click when you want to create your book. Just click on create, and when it loads, you're going to be seeing all the things that will be required during your Amazon publishing. So I'm going to be uploading notes. It's just basically lined notebooks. I can actually do this in Kindle, and I can do it in paperback, but I prefer to do it in paperback. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to be doing it in Kindle, and I'll show you how to do it in paperback to see how simple this actually is. So we're going to be starting with Kindle ebook. So I'm going to click create Kindle ebook. So when the Kindle ebook loads, I'm going to see what is required. So you can see the 3 simple steps. One is about the ebook details, the other is about the ebook content, and the other is about ebook pricing. So we are going to be starting with the first one, which is the ebook details. So this is actually very important, and you will learn how to craft your book title, your subtitle, and other things that are needed. But for now, I'm just going to go on and show you what you need to know. So I'm just going to click on book title, and I can actually go copy the name of my book, but I'm just going to type it, notebook for journaling. I can just write this, and then subtitle is optional, but I advise it, right? It's very important that you also put your subtitle. It also helps in visibility of your book when searches are being made, right? So I'm going to subtitle, I'm going to say notebook for note keeping, journaling, and assignments. I'm just going to actually leave it like this. This is for the purpose of this particular masterclass. So this is the author name. This is where you can put your pen name. So I'm just going to go with something like John Disney, right? So this is where if you are more than 2 people that actually worked on this, you can acknowledge the contributors. So for the description, I have the description somewhere. Let me find it. I used to keep it ready. I like to keep it ready. So this is the description for this particular Kindle. So I'm just going to open it with WPS and copy everything and paste it. So this description, you will learn how to write this description. It's very easy, very easy. You just show you how you can put words together, and this is a notebook, so it doesn't need more content here. So I'm just going to copy this, and then I'm going to go back to my Chrome. So I'm going to paste this here. Why is my phone not responding? So I'm going to paste this here, and I'm going to mark this one because I want to make it a numbered stuff. Yeah, so just click this little dot, this particular one here, to give it numbers, right? So I'm going to I'm going to go down and see, and I'll make this one bold. I'll show you a simple tool that you can use to actually do this very easy, just like Microsoft Word. I just wanted to do it live here so that you see it, and then once you do it there, you can just copy and paste it here, and everything will be rightly formatted. So I'm going to bolden this, and yeah, so we're done with the description. Okay, I think this is clear. Notes, book for journaling, if I remember correctly. Okay, let's write something different. Crisp white notebook for, I meant to write crisp. Yep, for notes keeping, journaling, assignments, etc. So I'm just going to copy this in case it decides to wipe itself again. So I'm going to go down. The author, John, I used John Disney, right? If you remember. So there are no contributors. I'm going to come here, this publishing rights. I'm going to click I own the rights. Yeah, so for the keywords, I'm going to actually did a keyword research. It's a very simple thing to do. You can use tools like Keyword Dominator tool. I kept it somewhere here. Keywords, yeah. So I did this one in Microsoft Excel. You can also do it in your notes, your phone notes. I advise you download the WPS too. You can also do it with your phone notes, your Google Doc, any other one. It's just preference. I like to keep it arranged myself so that it's easy for me to actually work with, right? So these are my notes, keywords, and their scores, their top 10 source, the country. Like I said in one part of this masterclass, US is the biggest market, so that is what you're going to be working on. So I'm going to be looking at my keywords. There are ones that are ranking 97, there are ones that are ranking 92, 91, 90, 87. So I'm going to just copy from 97, right? So I'm just going to copy this particular notebook line. Just copy it, copy. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. So I'm going to come here, and I'm going to paste it, and I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to the worksheet, and then I'm going to look for notebook hardcover. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it here. Please, unlike what other people are teaching you, avoid keyword stuffing. Keyword stuffing is when you try to stuff so many keywords in your headline, in your subtitle, in your keywords, in your description. It can actually be counterproductive. I can copy notebook planner, right? Notebook planner. I'll paste it here. I'll copy notebook Kindle. I'll select all. I'll copy. Right, so it's as simple as that. I'm going to paste it here. You can have them off heart and just type them in. I'm just going to go to lowest 95. I'm going to copy this because this book is actually 120 pages. So I'm going to copy it. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it here. And I'm going to take another one for students. Student is 70, so low. I'm going to take for writing. For writing, I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it somewhere here. So we just have one space left. So I'm going to look for a high one, 97 notebook 4x4. Notebook dividers, notebook planner, notebook tactical. 92. Okay, let me choose from 95. So let's take this. The notebook Nicholas Sparks. This could be a good keyword. So I paste it here, and then we are done with keywords. So for age, grade, and all these things, you can select who this book is made for. If it's for general purpose, you can just leave it as general purpose. But for our categories, let's do our categories first. So we're going to choose our categories. So let's I'm going to also, there is a way that you can, most people don't know this also, you can add additional 10 categories to your book, right? You can just contact Amazon and you just list it. I'm going to show you an example of what I'm talking about so that you know that this is what I've actually done and this is what so I'm going to search for KDP. I'm going to search for KDP. So I want to search for extra categories. Let's see. Okay, right. So this is one of the book I published around May 9th. I think that was the last one, or maybe the one before that. So you can see that my book is actually added to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus the other 2 that we are going to enter here. So you can have many categories, and many categories means more visibility. I can't emphasize this enough. Visibility means more sales. More sales means more money, right? So I'm going to go here and just select 2 categories. Okay, you also have to make sure that you just choose categories that are actually related to the topic that you're writing. But for the purpose of this masterclass, we're just going to choose something like reference, and we can choose something like records. So for this particular time, this particular category, you can only choose 2, and then later you can add others. This is not the appropriate category for this, but because I can't seem to expand this education and reference, I'll just go ahead and save. And once you save, your categories will be saved. And then you look for age and grade range. So for US grade range, US age range, I'm going to choose from 8 to 18 plus. Yeah, so I'm going to choose that. So I'm going to leave. I'm ready to release my book now because the book is ready. So I'm just going to click, and once it's done saving, it's going to say done, and then you can proceed to the next option, which is about your Kindle ebook content. So for this the digital rights management, I'm going to leave it at no, and then I'm going to click on upload manuscript. Let me circle that so that you will see here. You see upload manuscript. That is where I clicked, and then you're going to choose where the file is in your mobile device. And I'm going to click my memory card, and I'll go back to my alarms where I kept it, and then you can see it here. Just click on it, and it will upload. Just give it a minute so that it can properly upload, and then the next step will be your cover. There is a strategy that you can use to design your cover so that you have more sales. So this notebook, I can decide to sell it to different markets niches. So I can just, like this one, I specifically designed it for people that are interested in Wonder Woman. So that is what I use as cover. So there is two options for cover, as you can see here. There is one for this one. This is cover creator, which is the one Amazon gives you to launch and do the cover online, but I actually prefer this one where you have to do the design on your own, right? So that is what I like to use. So I'm just going to click it, and then it will bring out this option to upload my cover file. Just click on browse, and then you locate it as that place that you put it in your device. So it has to be in a TIF or JPEG format. So I'll just choose this JPEG, and it will upload. You give it some time. If you can't wait, you can just actually drag it down to refresh the page, but I like to wait to make sure that every dimension is uploaded as it should. So once it's done uploading, you can actually now proceed to the last stage, which is the pricing. So I'm just going to click on save and continue. So it's going to prepare the KDP file. So once it's done, it will take you to the next stage, and the next stage is about the pricing. There is a technique for pricing so that you don't go underpricing your book or overpricing it, which eventually chase away the intended audience. So this KDP select is to reach more readers, just like it explains here, earn more money and maximize your sales potential. So you can just click on enroll my book in KDP select, and you have to choose all territories, right, worldwide rights, and you have to make sure that your market is exactly on Amazon.com, which is the general market. And then for your royalty, you can choose 70%, and this is what your price must be in. It must be between 2.99 to 9.99. So I'm just going to choose 2.99, and on the right hand side you're going to see what your royalty will be. So your royalty will be $1.05 for each sale of this book, and that's your royalty is going to be $1.05 for the rate of 35%, and then $2.06 in the rate of 70%. So you're going to see the conversion. The conversion is automatic. So this is what you're going to be earning in this particular market. This is what you're going to be learning in the UK market. This is what you're going to be learning in this market, France, all those Japanese, Brazil, Canada. So this is what you're going to be, and it's automatically done. So once you're done, the final thing that you need to do is just click on publish my Kindle. It's actually that simple. Just click publish my Kindle, and then it will be on review. Once it's accepted, it's going to be published, and it's going to be available to more than 300 million members on Amazon. I mean, that's a very wild potential for you to make sales and have extra income, right? So that is why I like advising people to take advantage of this opportunity. So if it loads now, it's going to bring a pop-up. So one mistake you don't want to make is to click this start your paperback now, because if you click it, it's going to start everything afresh. But what I do is I just click on this cancel, and then I can click on here that says create paperback. Once I click it, every other thing that I've chosen for this previous one will be there. You're going to see it. So you can see the title, the subtitle, the author, the description, everything is there already. The only thing I need to do is, does your book classify any of these? Choose all apply. So I'm going to choose low content book because it's a notebook and a planner if you want it that way. So it doesn't contain adult content. So I'm just going to save and continue. And then the next step, like you see here above, is the content, which is my manuscript, my cover. So I'm going to choose this publish without ISBN. It's going to assign me an automatic ISBN. So I'm going to go here. I'll click on this upload paperback manuscript, and then once I click it, it's going to take me where I'm going to choose this. So I'm going to choose this particular one because this is my manuscript. And once it finishes uploading, I'm going to choose my cover, just like we did previously with the Kindle version. It's actually simple, but the difference is the paperback is not the same with Kindle cover. Kindle cover is just a label, just a front cover, but paperback is both the back and front. So there is how they measure it. There is a website that we use to measure the size and make sure that it's accurately done, because if it's not accurately done, Amazon is going to reject your book because of sizing issues. So I'm just going to come here and click upload a cover. They only accept a PDF print ready file. So I'm just going to upload my cover. I'm going to click download, and you can see that my cover is in PDF. Just click on it and it will upload. Once you finish uploading, and the next one will be to price, just like the other one. We price it and then we publish it. It's just as simple as that. So let's just wait for it to finish uploading. So it's done uploading now. We can see that our cover has been uploaded successfully. So what we have to do is we just launch our previewer. Just click on this, and it says your device browser window is too small. We continue, and then it will save and launch it so that we'll see how it looks like. So this is when you launch the previewer. If there are issues, you will see the issues around here, but if there are no issues, you will see this approve button will be active. So you can see the number of pages that we have, 120. You can see that this is the cover page, and this is very simple. You'll be amazed at how many people that will want to buy this. And then we'll click on approve. Once you click on approve, it's going to get done with the cover page, and then we can proceed to the next one, which is pricing. So we just click save and continue. It's going to save and continue, and the next screen is about your pricing. Like I said in the previous Kindle Publish, there is a technique to pricing so that you don't go pricing too high or pricing too low for your product. So we can see here Amazon said that the minimum we can price this is $3.82 and the maximum of $250. So it just depends on the research you've made, and you're going to be taught that in the course. So I'm going to just put, this is a notebook, so I'm just going to put $3.99, and you can see $6.99. Yeah, so that's more like it. I'm just doing this for lecture purposes. So this expanded distribution is to be checked, and when it's checked, you will see all these markets will be active. So what I like to do sometimes is, what other people won't tell you is, you can see that these prices here are not exactly the same, right? And you can see that it's actually scattered. So what I do is I just come here and I write 6.99 euros to harmonize it and give it a good pricing. 99 99 99 99. So I can put this one 30.99. This one can be 69 points. It's actually a good pricing system if you learn what that is. Put 899 Canadian 99 799, right? So this is what I do to harmonize the prices, right? So once you're done, you can just click publish your paper back, and once that is done, you're going to see them give you a pop-up message that says that this has been published. So this is very simple. Once this is published, you will receive a notification and you will see how it is. So when it says save successfully, you will see that this pop-up that says this 120-page Crepes notebook for journaling, whatever has been published, has been submitted, right? You can see it right here where it says your paperback have been submitted, and then they will say you should give them up to 72 hours, right, to be available for purchase on Amazon. So once everything is checked and everything is fine, this is actually going to go live on Amazon. I'm a very lazy person, so I don't exactly publish as much as I can do, but if I want, I can actually publish a book per 2 hours, 3 hours, It can be a low content book as low as 11 pages, 20 pages. And I'm going to show you what you're going to learn from my course if you sign up right now. So let's go to Skillsnify and let's say /courses and KDP Amazon. So let me show you a glimpse of what you're going to be seeing on the course. This is just to show you that everything that you need to learn, every step of the way has been done for you. This is a video, practical step by step, that you're going to just be looking over my shoulder and see me do these things, so you don't have to worry about if you're going to do it right or not. I've taken my time to actually make this video very explanatory. There are ones I did with laptop and there are ones I did with smartphone. If you're using a laptop, you can use those laptop tricks and strategies and get your book live and start selling. If you're using a mobile phone, whether it's Android or iOS device, you're going to also see how I'm doing these things, so that you also can just follow it step through and achieve the same results. So I'm going to load this page now so that I will show you what the course is about. So this is my course. You can see that is a practical step-by-step video. So this is more like the introductory video. It's just 2 minutes 32 seconds, and you can also see, let me show you the course outline. And this course is for you even if you're a stay-at-home mom, a busy employee, an affiliate marketer, a writer, a non-writer, a student, a copper, even if you haven't written anything before, anyone willing to learn a valuable skill. If you haven't made a dime online, anyone who wants to build a side of a business that gives you money on a monthly basis. So this is some of the lessons you'll be learning, right? There is a lot to learn, but on average, I see my students finishing this course in 4 to 1 week, 4 days to 1 week, right? So let me show you the curriculum. It's just 4 modules, just 4 sections, and each sections have a lesson you'll be getting from it, right? You can see that the time is 6 minutes, a minute, 2 minutes, and you'll be getting all the secrets, all the tools that I've been using for my smartphone, for my laptop, iOS, Android, whichever formats that you want. And as a bonus for this course, you're going to be getting a Canva Pro version for free, and then you're going to be getting a notebook that you can publish right away. This notebook that you're going to be publishing, you're going to be getting strategies and tricks on how to exactly find a niche, a profitable niche for it, and then publish it right away. You're going to be getting Canva Pro for your designs. Like I said, design cover designs are very important in Kindle publishing, because it's also what attracts people to actually click on your book and see what it has for them, right? You have to know that getting a premium template is very important, and I've gone ahead to get this Canva Pro version for you so that you don't have to do any other thing. This particular Canva Pro is more than 50,000 naira if you want to purchase it personally on your own, and it's a monthly payment. So let me look for Canva Pro so that you will see what I'm saying. But you don't have to pay an extra 50,000 or whatever amount that it is that you need to pay to get this software running. It is totally free, and you're going to be getting it as long as you are designing, as long as you're publishing, as long as you're making more money. So you can see on Canva websites, this is the pricing website. It's canva.com/pricing. You can see that this is like 563,900 naira a year for 50 people, and for this course we've had more than that right now. So you can imagine how much you'll be paying if you are doing this on your own, or if you are getting this particular pro version yourself. So this is like even paying for everything that you are going to be enrolling with for this course. So I'm going to open my Canva. So my Canva is open, and you can see on the Canva Pro section, if you are not subscribed, you will see the pricing here and how you can actually pay for this. If you go to home, you will see that the templates are all there for you to use for free, right? You can see my recent designs. This is a section for my recent designs. These are the books I even recently published on Amazon too, and how I created my designs. So you can see all the templates here are already for you to use. You can't see the pro tag because it's been paid for already, and you're going to be getting this for free, right? If you go to my projects, these are the work I've done with my Canva, and they are mostly work I do with for my Kindle. I don't actually use this for any other thing about my Kindle. You can see again the pro version. This is because I have the pro version here. So you're going to be getting this free, and you're going to also be getting my notebook free. And that notebook is, when you learn the strategies and the profitable niches to put this in, this is guaranteed to actually bring you a lot of money in a month, right? You just have to do the right thing, follow the step-by-step video tutorial, and you are going to get the same result. So you'll be asking yourself, how do you get started? How do you get started? So what I'm going to be advising you is, if you got this video from me, again, my name is Adenike Sylvester. I'm the owner of this course. If you got this video from me, please do not hesitate to start immediately, because this is a first come first serve basis, and the price never remains the same. It just keeps changing. If you got this video from someone else, know that the person loves you. Just go back to that person, be it on Facebook, be it on WhatsApp, be it on Twitter, on any platform that you're reaching out to this person from or with. Please reach out and they will give you the next guide. This is actually very crazy when it comes to how you're going to get started. The onboarding is easy. The learning is on the website, so you do it whenever you want. You're not obligated to just pay or enroll and then start immediately. The course is always there online for you to take, so you have to take your time. If you are the type of person that learns better at night, you can just learn better at night. You can start your learning, take it one video at a time. Before you know it, in 4 days or 1 week, you are already skilled enough to start this business. And once you start this business, you are going to give testimonies just like some of my students are. So I'm going to show you, open up my WhatsApp business to show you that you're just the only one delaying yourself, because people are actually starting to make a lot of money from this Amazon KDP. And if you are the type of person that doesn't like writing, I will show you how you can actually produce 2 to 3 books in 2 days or in a day even. And it can be as short as 11 pages. It can be as short as a book that doesn't even have any page at all or any content at all. You just need to place it where you need to place it. You need to give it the keywords you need to give it. You need to write a grabbing description that I will teach you, and then it will reach the required audience. So I'm going to go to my starred messages. I'm just going to be showing you a few, and then I will show you my support group. So this is some of my students who have actually started publishing. This is her first publish, and this book, as I'm talking to you now, is live and is making sales, right? This is James. James already is starting to make money. This is a week money. I'm going to do that. So this is a week money, and this is a money that he just made in 15 in a week, from May 9th to May 15th. And this is from 244 books. The numbers doesn't have to scare you. Like I said, just with the time I've used to make this video, I could publish up to 10 to 20 books, right? And that is how easy it is for you to actually make money. And this is BOK, and there is a lot of them making this happen. So this is my support group. If you come to this support group, you will actually get supported. It's like a community. We actually help each other out. We actually make sure that everything goes smoothly. If you have questions, you can ask questions. If you have queries, you can drop it, and if somebody will respond to you if I'm not there. But in most cases, I'm always there to respond to you. So I'm going to also show you the type of emails you'll be receiving if your book is live, like the one I just published. If it goes live, you're going to be receiving an email from Amazon telling you that the book is live. If the book needs to be touched, they'll also tell you that your book needs to be touched. And one of the things that most people won't tell you is that you need to enlist your book in many categories. Like I said before, you need to enlist it in that 10 categories so that your visibility will be top notch, right? So you don't want to miss that part. So I'm going to search for Kindle. I'm lazy to scroll, so I'm just going to okay, this is what they just recently sent me 2 days ago. Okay, this came 2 days ago. You can see that this is my email right here, and this is from Amazon. Amazon is telling me that my royalty payment for my KDP sales in the US Kindle store is going to be made on 29th of May, right? So this is one of many emails like this, and you're going to be receiving this email once you start publishing and you start making money, and your money is going to be paid on the monthly basis. Like you can see that this is a May payment, and once this money lands, you are going to be amazed how much this money is. So once your book goes live, this is what the email you're going to be receiving. So this is from 3 days ago. This is a Kindle that I just published, and I also published the paperback so I can make enough money from it. So you're going to be seeing, you can see that this is my mail, and you can see the date and the time they approved this book. They said, congratulations, your book, the title is now live and available for purchase in the Kindle store and enrolled in KDP Select. And this KDP Select is actually optional. If you don't want it, you can actually skip it, but you get paid when people read, right? Not only when they buy your book. So when somebody that is subscribed to Amazon Kindle is more like a device Amazon does, and then it has a subscription. When you subscribe, you have access to those books on Amazon, and Amazon pays you from those people's subscription and from them reading the pages of the books on the platform. So there are many of these things. I don't want to start boring you with it. So this is actually to show you that things are happening and you need to get on board or you lose out. I don't want to say too much because this video is actually getting longer than I want it to be. What I want you to do is go back, whoever sent you this video, ask the person how to get started, and the person will give you the link to get started immediately. You don't want to wait till tomorrow because tomorrow might be too late, and you don't want to be the type of person that stays on the side and is looking at people make money and you're just there congratulating them when you too can make this money. Like I said in the previous slide that I showed you, this business model can be done by anyone from anywhere. I have primary school students, dropouts, who are also doing this. You don't need to know there are people that doesn't even understand English, but they are doing this because there are actually tools that are available to generate all these things for you. You don't need to worry about it. So you don't need to keep waiting, because the more you keep waiting, the more you kill time. The more you kill time, the more you keep losing out. The more you keep losing out, the more you regret it later. So what I'm going to advise you is get started. My support group is active 24/7. I'm mostly online, so you don't need to worry if I'm going to be responding to you in time or not. I also have my email here. Let me show you my KDP support email here that is always active. Once I get a message, I get notified from both my laptop and my mobile phone, right? And once I get that notification, I have how I just reply to it as quick as possible. So you are getting the support and mentorship you need to actually start this and grow it the way you want it to be. So you can see I have this KDP support at skillsnify.com, right? And I also have Sylvester at skillsnify.com. These are support emails that actually work, and when I get emails from them, I don't even wait to respond to it. And I didn't tell you, I also send tips on a weekly basis. I can say that this is a response from one of my students. I actually don't use this ordinary mail. I use MailChimp. I have a MailChimp account that I use to disperse emails on a large scale to my students. So this is what the email that I sent out around May 20th or May 19th. And then some of them are actually responding to me and saying thanks. And this is because sometimes when I work on something and then it's giving me good results, I don't want to have it alone. I share it with my students so that they can also find another profitable niche and publish the same thing and start making money immediately. So you have no excuse not to get started, because this particular tip that I shared in this email, trust me, this is capable of giving them what this caption says, right? This is the caption of the email. It is real, and they can also make this on a daily or weekly basis. And right now is the best time if you're in Nigeria to get started, because the dollar keeps appreciating and the naira keeps depreciating. So the more you make money in dollars, the more you make money in naira, right? So at the time of making this video, I think naira to dollar is like 600 naira to $1. So I don't want to do the calculations for you because I don't want to extend the duration of this video. You can do the calculation yourself, and you will see how profitable and how to get started is a no-brainer, right? I'm going to wait for you, and once you get enrolled, you're going to get your account immediately. You're going to get your account set up immediately, and you're going to get added to the support group, and you get access to these emails that come on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, giving you tips, giving you strategies, giving you other important things that you can actually start implementing and start getting results. So what is it going to be? Are you going to wait till you see the next shiny opportunity for you to jump in, or are you going to actually laser down on this one and make it a full-time business that you can actually do with your smartphone? Yeah, smartphone is Android, iOS, it can be your laptop. Or are you just going to get this now and thank yourself later? The decision is yours, so I'm going to leave you to make that decision. Like I said, if you want to get back, you can get back to whoever sent you this video. But if you're lucky enough to get someone who has a discount, or if you're lucky enough to get this video straight from me, you are going to have no choice but to get started, and you're going to be seeing what I have in store for you. Alright, and thank you for watching till the end of this video. I'm really grateful that you're still here, and I hope that with the one or two things I've said in this video, you were able to learn something very, very useful today. Even if you don't want to get started with the course, there are things that I've taught you here that you can actually use to start this business immediately. Things like all those the live publishing, and then the description of everything that I've said. You can start implementing it, or you can also decide to grab this opportunity and do what works immediately. All right, thank you, and I will see you on the inside.